All right, so Geoff, let's talk about the Finder.
Let's do it.
First of all, the books. Is it staying close to the books, or is the books just kind of a launching off point?
Certainly a launching off point, but the relationship between Walter and Leo, myself and Michael Clark Duncan, is definitely from the books. The follow-through about why Leo is the way he is and why he feels so indebted to Walter is from the books. So yeah, a little of both. And I mean, obviously now it's a TV show and there was only 2 books. There's a lot of story they have to come up with, but yes and no. The books by nature were a little bit more serious in tone, a lot more serious in tone than the Finder is turning out to be. But yeah, it's the basis of it certainly comes from the books.
Okay, we'll talk about that relationship with Leo and Walter. Is it kind of brotherly, or is it more kind of, Leo being kind of a watcher in a way for you, or?
That's interesting, and that's a work in progress, but there is some brotherliness there. I think they both, Walter, there's a line that he says, Walter says to Leo, I think you're the finest man one of the finest men who's ever lived, tied with Jesus and Cal Ripken Jr. And Walter believes that about Leo. He really knows he's a good man, and he's the only person really that he trusts. And Leo knows that Walter, in essence, saved his life and his soul and is eternally grateful to him and believes that they met for this reason and that he owes it to Walter because he realizes his kind of inadequacies and his shortcomings, that he owes it to Walter to look out for him.
Okay.
And that's kind of his plot in life now.
Will we be jumping back in time at all to see some of these things played out?
Yeah, we'll. I don't know if we're going to see them played out, but you'll certainly understand. They'll be talked about. They'll be explained.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're in the middle of an episode right now where we're kind of explaining Leo explains to one of our new characters, played by Maddie Hassan, who's kind of like the little juvenile that Leo takes under his wing. And he's explaining to her what happened to his family and this man that did this all to him, and how he kind of deals with things.
Okay. And with Walter's, predicament, I guess, the Finder?
That's a good way to put it.
Is that something he can bring into a relationship? Can he have a healthy relationship and still have these?
That'll be something that we're working on right now. That is, my love interest is Mercedes Michonne. She plays Isabella and she's a Miami Sheriff's Department detective, and we don't really have what you would say what would you call a normal relationship. It's more of like a quid pro quo. We use each other for information and sex. So if that's healthy, then yes. If it's not, then no, for now. I think what Hart was going for, the creator, was he's done such a long run on Bones of will they not ever hook up between Booth and Brennan, and he wanted to do sort of the opposite on this, which is all they ever do is hook up. Will they ever figure out that they were meant for each other? So that's remains to be seen.
Okay, and that's usually the harder stuff.
Way harder. You gotta tell her I like her and stuff. No.
And now the fact that you guys did start on Bones, of course, will there be more crossover in the
Absolutely.
future? Okay.
I don't know who. They're figuring that out right now, but there will be not just David, not just them. Probably the only one who's for sure off the table right now is Emily, because she's having a child. I know David is going to be involved as both an actor and he's directing one of our episodes. I think Michaela and TJ are going to be involved here in the next few episodes. I keep pitching that I have an affair with Michaela's character on Bones, but nobody will go for this one. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, you've been talking that for a while.
Yeah, I said it the last time. You did. So, yes, there will be crossover, and I hope that when Bones comes back that it goes the other way as well.
Okay. Yeah. And the fact that the Bones set is always very fun. I mean, Hart has a lot of fun. David, is that kind of the same set on the Finder? A lot of humor and just joking?
Oh, yeah, but there's probably stays within the confines of, like, appropriateness, and ours crosses that line, too. If you put me as the lead of a television show, it's going to go downhill fast. We are having fun, and we may not be appropriate, but we're going to enjoy ourselves. Yes, the answer is it always starts at the top, and a guy with a sense of humor and just the good soul that Hart is, it's a great environment to work in, and everyone has a good time.
Okay, and last question, are you feeling pressure for being the lead? It's on your shoulders. Are you cool with that?
No, I think all the pressure's on. I still blame it all on Bones. I'll say, like, if they don't launch us well, then they suck. No, I think I have great people around me, between Mike and Mercedes and and Maddie, and then just the people that know what they're doing, all of our directors and our and Hart. I don't feel any pressure at all, other than just to kind of eventually one of these days show up on time.
Okay.
That's it. And I'm still working on that.
All right, Geoff, thanks so much. Good luck with the show.
Thanks a lot.